got a little bit of a buffer here in terms of sort of the round differential. See this fix?
Apparently, as the terrorists, they did win the half initially, 8-7, Movistar Riders,
Yeah.
and then finishing it out in 8-4 fashion in the coming half, where they basically stomped as the CTs and managed to make it about equal on the T side. So that's sort of if history does repeat itself, the kind of scoreline we're looking forward to here. But let's get straight into the pistol round here, Dan Chan. It is going to be Alex and Steele on utility duty as the speedy B execute does come in. The standard flash going in hot, 3 players to receive as Nope J finds the initial kill, and still a player on balcony there. Snappy. Oh no, Riz goes down. Didn't manage to do that from anything from the back position, but still so much counter-terrorist presence here. The terrorists have no chance of getting in here, really. They have to find the frags, and Smooya's doing just that. A nice quick 2K does leave Nope J in a 1 versus 2, and that's going to be a triple for Smooya. No, a quad, actually. He got a kill earlier on in the round as well. What an opening round here from the Brit.
Ooh, let's go Britain. What a start from Smooya there. Putting Movistar Riders on his back and getting so many impact frags there, all 4 going his way. And well, that's gotten the Movistar Riders a nice quick early breakaway in this half. And Offset, what do they go for? Couple upgraded pistols, couple SMGs, a scout for Fox. Sort of what you'd expect in the follow-up round, just to try and create a bit of damage, maybe steal away the round that we see so often.
Oh yeah, we do definitely see it quite a bit. But it does sort of hinge on Movistar Riders making a few mistakes for that to happen. So we'll see if that happens. But it just occurred to me, it's still an Iberian matchup,
Yeah,
even if Smuya's here, because you guys have Gibraltar.
true.
There you go.
Yeah. What? It's in the list of many.
Territories that you
me-
have
me- me-
somehow acquired, yes.
yeah. One of the less contested ones for sure in recent years, but
Ooh, well, that's not a very contested A bomb site. Just one player present there for now. 2 of them in CT, but one of them swiftly removed by the hands of Steel, and well, still 2 players in CT waiting for the bomb to get planted. Not sure if they even want to go for this, but seems that they will. And I'm not sure what the Offset boys are trying to do here, because saving at this point in the round, not really an option. Through murder hole, Smuya finds them both and denies any kind of wishes of saving there. Even does the KZ at the end just to show off. Why not?
yeah, just rubs it in our face really. He's just
Yeah.
an all-round Chad.
Mm.
Oh dear. It would have been nice if Offset could have saved that those couple of weapons at the end, but they don't. It would have just meant they could have a little bit of weaponry in this round.
But as it stands, ooh,
Yeah.
man, those LOOT.BET odds certainly have swung after the first 2 opening rounds. But hey,
Mm-hmm.
that's what you get if you get the pistol round and the successful conversion straight after. As we go into a straight up
Oh
eco,
my
and
lord.
it's a massacre.
It's an
Dan.
absolute ransacking. Just Riz remains, and Mopos is flying through the smoke. So 3-0, very clean start for Movistar Riders. We should be getting the guns out now for the Offset side, which will be very nice to see what they can do. And obviously Movistar, they'll have a bit of a bonus round, a couple SMGs potentially, maybe a Gleal or 2 in there. So not the perfect weaponry for Movistar Riders, enough to potentially win a round, but they're just going to play for a bit of a bonus round here. So they can rebuy if they don't win, and it's just to try and steal away a sort of round that you
Economic
wouldn't use.
advantage.
Yeah, an economic advantage from it. But let's see what they can do, as that nade does heavy damage on
Yeah.
towards Alex and Mopos.
Oh, and Fox getting the opportunity to actually get those kills on the softened up T players through the window and isn't going to be able to get it. They'll get smoked off, as does the connector, which usually indicates some kind of a B short push, and that's exactly what we're going to be seeing here. I believe a flash for Mopos should be coming in any second. Actually, they are making their way up connector anyway, so he's just there to get any would-be CTs that push from short, but the execute onto A is the main focus of the action right now. There's a player in Palace, soon to see some opposition. Chelsea is going to be holding that up close, while Nope J is playing from jungle, easily smoked off. So he has to get out and get into position. Downs two and downs the bomb as well. Okay, this round's over before it even began, with all the trades seemingly going the way of Offset side, leaving only Smuya left alive in a 1 versus 2 with 4 HP, the bomb down, and I don't think he can save this one for his brothers here.
Yeah, I mean, this would require something just absolutely out of this world. He's... Oh, okay,
There you go.
never mind. I thought he might be able to get away.
Margins.
Yeah, just a single bullet flying through the smoke was enough to finish him off.
That was very it was very crucial for Nope to go for the swing there, because if he let the Movistar Riders players go out of that connector, maybe with a smoke toward jungle, there was only one person on A to stop all of them coming from two different angles. So the wide swing, definitely, I'm a big fan. It does give them control in the round, and, well, getting 2 kills just like that, I mean, you can't really argue with that kind of a performance. But let's get into this one now. The AWP on Smuya, as the T side have bought up fully. No AVP on the offset so far, though.
Yeah, that's an interesting one, and obviously only a couple players surviving that previous round means that they don't have as much cash as they maybe would have liked to have in this round. Riz, but just the MP9 has to make do with that. You're for Smuya looking for an opening. Obviously, they rebought after that previous round, Movistar Riders. They had the cash to do so, as we mentioned.
And now the real guns have come out to play.
Sure.
They're set up for pretty much both bomb sites having a lurk player, both in Palace and B apartments, but the Palace one is retreating, which might indicate that this is going to be a B execute after all. This flash from Mopo's just here to maybe bait some more utility out of the counter-terrorist side, as he positions himself very far forward. No nades flying in his face does indicate that Offset have indeed run out of utility, as we see that they have. So the push continues here onto the B site, with the aim duels sure to be coming in soon. 3 players to hold, and the bench player already dying. Riz still holding from Car, and Fox has to delay as long as possible from the back lines. Finds the first and the second, downs the bomb as well, leaving only Shocks and Alex alive. And now it's only Shocks here toward the B site. He needs to hurry up, because otherwise backup's arriving.
Oh, the
Finds the
nade.
kill on Fox. Oh, and that's Nope J on 3 HP. This is a clutch situation at somehow. The fake plant doesn't flush him out, and now Shocks, he's ran out of time. Nope J survives, and thank gosh he didn't go for the wide swing after the plant attempt. He would have been a dead man for sure.
Fox doing so much work towards the back of the site, though. That's the lurk from Alex there. Good enough for a 1-for-1, and does considerable damage as well towards Nope, but that nade, 3 HP off collecting its victim. And Offset's scurry away with a second round.
Heartbreaking when he's going to be watching the replay of that one.
Yeah. Tell you what, though, this has now forced the Movistar Riders into an awkward economic position. They're going to go for the full buy into it. I mean, Smooth's got himself an AK, as has Steel, but they're both left with just a single smoke grenade.
Meanwhile, you know, the Offset boys, they don't exactly have that much money to work with either.
Yeah.
Sure, Fox can drop Riz perhaps, or Chelsea, but then there's still 2 players that can't really fully afford into this one, unless I was missing some rifles that were on the ground. But the utility shouldn't be the best here. Yeah, there you go. Snappy's left with a FAMAS and some utility, just, you know, opting for the French rifle instead of the Colt. To maybe get some more grenades under his belt. But Fox is still on the AWP, as Smuya on the opposite side will just be rocking the Kalashnikov for now. Mopo's on that Galil as the mid push comes in with no CT presence required. A pretty heavy stack toward A, all things considered. 4 players there. but no real prodding from the T's on that B bomb site yet, so they are not exactly aware of what's going on here.
Yeah, and this could be the perfect stack for offset here. Got on themselves plenty of bodies in towards the site that Movistar Riders are looking to have a mooch into. Nope, trying to get down the ladder. I think his teammate was blocking him from getting down there for a moment, but all sorted. They'll tuck themselves in towards the dark position together, brothers in arms.
It's a good plan because one of them dies and then the other one is not going to be checked for at all. So the push coming in now with Chelsea finding a kill gets traded off fast. Snappy pushing the smoke and meeting a similar fate, but there you go. The trap was sprung. Riz actually getting a triple out of CT, so it really wasn't that important in the long run. A great play from Riz. As yeah, nope, Jay, he did just sort of help out with one of the kills from that unexpected position in Underwood. Still, a great play coming in, Offset setting the trap and successfully springing it as well, bringing them into a 3-3 situation here. All even Steven, but not for long because Offset are about to win another round. Movistar Riders saving their money, buying some pistols, a couple of armors, but mediocre utility. It is just going to be a B rush.
You all love a B rush. Nice nade does a lot of damage. Actually mops up the kill as well. As now the AK starts firing off. But okay, 1 kill from Movistar Riders. Should be all they can get. And indeed, a 4th does come through. All fine and dandy. And that's sort of what you want as offset. 4 players surviving. Picking up the round.
And if you knew they would pick up the round, and you would want to put that Nostradamus-esque knowledge to work, be sure to head on over to Loot.BET. There's some links below the Twitch stream. There's daily quests and sign-up bonuses and all that good jazz, so be sure to use those codes. Code Porto and code Loot, I believe, as we saw from the commercial earlier. Fantastic piece of cinema.
And they have rifles for offset as we get back into things. They obviously have Box still on that AWP. Riz still just on a FAMAS. No need to really upgrade that at the current moment. No opportunity to. As it's with only 1 player going down that previous round. No chance to switch out that FAMAS for a more high caliber weapon.
Still, just useful enough.
Yeah.
As the A execute seems to be coming in with no counter utility coming out of the counter-terrorist camp, this is going to be a really weird set of smokes, really separating this bomb site into 2 halves as the bomb plant does come through, but the grenade and the spam will be doing their work, finding the initial kill, but it is still a 4 versus 4 situation. With the push sort of starting again and Snappy getting the entry here, this is going to be a tough spot for the Movistar Riders, but Alex is on the flank. He needs to hurry up, though. The push is continuing.
Yeah, this flank could just get here in time. The first player he would have spotted has been taken down, but he's still going to find one regardless, and it's all up towards Riz. Alone in the 1 versus 2. He's going to try and hold the bomb inside of the smoke, but Smooya has his number. And his Movistar Riders backing it up to 4 on the board for both teams. The ult got recovered as well at the end there by Smooya. So he'll have that weapon moving into the next round. A very good weapon for trying to open up the next round for these Movistar Riders side.
Yeah, a great round for the Monka-ass Riders.
Oh, dude. Why have you said that?
Just to be unreasonable, I have to get my quota in. Ooh, Offset, though, with an unreasonable push into the palace area. 2 players just spotting out that there's no one there. And meanwhile, the execute on A is continuing with none of them really ready for this push to continue. Nope, J, underhand flash, tries to slow him down, but they know about his position now. We'll be ready for it. A Molotov even to flush him out, but no one to receive. The terrorists, they're just running toward jungle. This is going to be beat, that chat.
What are they doing? This is
around the world strats.
Oh,
You're
Snappy
attacking
though.
B from 3 different angles, and there's only one player there, Dan. Snappy goes down. This is the best B take I've ever seen on Mirage.
This is amazing. Snappy,
Holy.
you thought, okay, he's probably getting this player short, but just before he sees enough of that arm, player from window, from the market will finish him off. And it's...
That
You
was
just have,
confusing.
you just have to save now if you're offset.
Yeah, of course. I mean, how? How has that transpired? Pushing all the way from ramp into jungle, not spotting anyone out. Of course, the counter terrorists were set up in jungle. I mean, the palace for the retake, but you know, retake of the wrong bomb site. It looks like.
Yeah.
Man, oh
That
man.
that looked like one of those matchmaking stats turned up to 11. You know, like around the world.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you don't see this in professional play all that much, let
No.
alone see it working. And well, I should have saved my Monka S Riders
Mm.
line for this round because it was quite amazing.
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe it'll be Papega Esports on that CT side now.
Good one, good one.
Yeah, thank you. Anything you can do, I can do bet just as well, I guess, or just as badly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whatever your take on the situation is. Oh dear.
Oh man. Well, Offset, they're not on the best buy in the world. They are saving about 2,000 for the next. So a couple of FAMASs, an MP9 and an AWP, that's all they're saving from the previous and not really heavily investing into this one. With a very heavy presence here toward ramp, might spot out the feet of Shocks, or does he see their feet first? There you go. He's got red shoes, Nope J. He's got to go back. So the initial damage does go the way of Movistar Riders, but no kills yet, as this would be an A execute at this point if he found both, but he does get traded there. Shock's going down, and the B take coming in hot. Smooya already set up and getting a kill into kitchen. That's a free bomb site B if I ever saw one.
Free real estate.
Can just move in. It's free.
Yeah. Yeah, no deposits needed. Don't have to mortgage anything.
Did you actually ever see the original free real estate commercial? It's a skit,
yeah.
obviously,
Yeah.
from the
Yeah, I
well,
saw it a long time ago. Jesus, I'm one to I am one to sort of Google where things come from a lot of the time, especially with memes.
yeah, but the Tim and Eric show in general, it's a fantastic Adult Swim programming.
I've not watched any more. I've just watched that one.
It's absurdist comedy. If you're not into it, it's not really worth checking out. But you know, they do make some absurd stuff.
Brits are pretty good with absurd. Don't worry. If you ever watched Monty Python, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, no, it's a different caliber, of course.
Oh.
American absurdism and British,
Mm.
they do tend to be slightly different in tone. As the ridiculousness of these buys continues, Offset still not on the kind of weaponry they would like to be. Movistar Riders, however, running away with this one economically and even getting the opening damage onto Nope J once again. Low HP for the player, as it looks to be in a split yet again, but the mid presence very heavy from Movistar Riders.
Yeah, I mean, look at what Offset have to work with here as well. Oh, dear, Fox is gone. Smooth's taking him out of action.
Ooh, the re-aggression into connector though. Nope J was hoping for a kill, but instead finds a bullet to the face. Only Riz and Sheltzy left, with one of them on that A bomb site, and well, that's an unfortunate position to find yourself in. It dies, and the bomb has to make its way toward A now, with the final player in Riz still with the opportunity to stop him, but the crosshair positioning not strong enough, does get sprayed down. That was another one for Movistar Riders, not all that difficult, all things considered, as Offset will finally have the money to invest. Fox on the op.
Not had much impact yet, Fox, with the AWP. He obviously had some pretty good rounds early on with the rifles, but Needs to get that ult working because Smooya is having a very, very nice game so far. Actually, it's Mopos who's wielding the ult for now on the Movistar Riders side. He's towards top mid. I'm wondering if that's spawn based. Try and get an early peek towards mid, but now they're just going to run up short with the rest of the team executing in towards a B site. Fox can't catch anything there. Caught around the edge of the smoke, up close against the rifles. No chance to find much at all with the AWP, but Snappy is still here, and he's going deep into the site. That was audacious. Gets one, but there's very, very quick trades and very quick punishment from the Movistar Riders side. It's no Paul on his lonesome against 4, and yeah, he's just got to save this one. The M4 flashbanger kit.
Well, we are seeing history repeat itself here, Dan Chan. We, in the previous time that these two teams have faced each other on this exact map, it was something of a national championship for Spain, let's put it that way. It was Movistar Riders ending their T half on 8 points, and, well, they already got to that threshold in the 13th round, so Offset, if they want to repeat history, the next 3 rounds have to go to them. But with this kind of an economy, I don't really see that happening, unfortunately.
Yeah. The M4 saved, a few pistols being bought up, as you say, not really the weaponry to try and challenge for a 5th here. Movistar looking pretty jacked up, pumped up, and well, they get an early couple players down towards underground, the Offset side. I'm not sure if that's gonna get caught out by Movistar. They do have a player watching that angle. That is Mopos.
He's so ready for it, and these CTs don't have really any kind of flashes to get out there. They're just gonna have to go for the straight up aim duel and hoping that someone actually goes down there to check them out, but it seems that that's not on the docket for today, as they might just pick the exact right timing to start pushing on forward, but their time's running out. Meanwhile, Steel does die in the connector area, and that does give Offset the go time to go out of underground. Smooya already watching the flank. He's prepared for it, but will be prepared for 2 players rushing through him. Yes, he will. Just gets into the secondary angle with that AWP as fast as you like, gets the 2K, and the rest of the retake, it's going on through Kitchen, but they're not having a good time either. Just saving. Have to run away, and Mopos, man of the hour here, gonna be finding them as well. Just devastating for Offset.
Yeah, I mean, they've got an M4 and an AK in their hands right now. The M4 obviously they brought into this round, but Mopos still trying to cut them down, trying to limit what they can bring forward. There goes one of them. Chelsea will deal a return fire to Mopos. Keeps himself alive, but now he's got 3 more players starting to run after him. And he's hidden over by the firebox. Fires off once more, gets another kill, but his time is probably going to be very limited here as more players start aggressing on him. And it's Alex to finally put him out of his misery there. 9 on the board for the Movistar Riders. Nothing saved for Offset. And there was a potential there for them on the flank, but I think they made some steps and Smooya heard that, which is why he turned around. I'm not sure if they went silently. They might have had a sneaky kill or 2.
They were just sort of rushing up because they already heard the execute going on, right? If there's grenades flying all over the place, if all the terrorists are stomping about the apartments, maybe your footsteps from underground don't really get picked up. That's kind of what they were banking on, and yeah, I'm not sure why Smooya was looking at the back. Maybe Kitchen was already smoked off, so there was no point in him looking through that window. Still, good fortune that he managed to see like 2 players flanking, because if he got flanked there and they got the AWP in their hands, we're suddenly looking at a very much more interesting round. But he does turn around, and then toward the end, well, Mopos mops up as he gets the saving players here for Offset. So their economy getting quite depreciated because of that, but still 2 AWPs, and one of them here on Fox to hold off this A aggression. The execute has been called, has been going on for a while now, but the smoke's still not giving Fox any kind of angle. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, nice opening. Gives Offset the advantage that they so desperately crave. And Steel's even going to give them an extra one, just for good measure. So 2-player advantage for Offset as they have to retake this A bomb site, but the utility's looking pretty good right now. That Molotov actually forces... Oh, Smooth is burning so heavily. Thought he'd be safe on top of the first block, but has to go all the way on top of Tetris to be safe. And that's right into Riz's crosshair, and they're just holding this defuse. 10-second defuse. They're not going to expect that, as Shocks is the last man alive. Just going to run away with his AK-47. No chance of winning that round.
NopeJ does indeed have the kit, but he didn't go for the defuse. They
Well,
did fancy their chances with the 10-second stick.
I mean, when you've got 4 other players watching angles, doesn't matter too much. But
we've seen G2
of course
make an unfortunate mistake in the past, so can happen to the best of them. As we go into the 15th round here, the final round of the first half, as Steel does some friendly fire there onto Mopos, cutting his opper at the knees a little bit, limiting his impact in the round, unfortunately. So not off to a great start, but still might find someone on the edge of that smoke. Just behind it, there was Shelzy, but now he's in the corner, so they're going to have to flush him out somehow.
Mopos still can find frags with the AWP, even on 10 HP.
Double op setup on the T side, though.
Yeah.
That's something you don't see every day. Smooya picking up the other one, of course, as Offset have a double op setup of their own on Snappy and Fox.
Much more understandable on the CT side as well. Mopos, he still finds one, looking for more. There's a player in window. He could collect. You thought for a moment he might be able to, but now nope. He starts to have a little bit of fire within him and a fire at his feet as well, but it's not enough to bail Offset out that round as Movistar Riders, they find 10 on the T side, on the attacker's side, as we get to relive the team damage done there.
Even better than their performance last time these two teams met.
Yeah.
2 more rounds for Movistar Riders than in that matchup, as a 10-5 lead is looking quite scary, given that last time they played, of course, they just stomped on the CT side 8-4. So let's see the pistol round, pretty crucial here for the Offset boys, as they would very much like to pick this one up. No utility players to their name. It is just going to be a straight up aim duel going on as they decide to rush somewhere. And let's see what kind of a buy the CTs go for. They have finished buying up, and there you go. Mopo's on grenades and Steel on the kit duty.
Yeah, remember, obviously, the maps we're playing here are exactly the same as they were in ESL Masters España only a couple weeks ago.
Oof, the opening frag. Okay, yeah, but 2 answers, actually. Movistar Riders a man down in this one, as the bomb will get relocated toward an A-centric attack. Fox already out on Tetris, though, looking for players. Not going to be finding anyone because, well, there is just a player there at jungle. Shelzy's still on the lurk, as the rest of the execute goes into A, and this flanking Shelzy is everything, but they're still finding the kills. Fox finds the first and Riz the second. The bomb going down and leaving only Smooya with 11 HP against 3. I don't think he's got much to look forward to in this one.
Saw a 4K on the previous pistol from Smooya. It'd have to be the same
repeat.
again here. Yeah, it'd have to be the same again here to give Movistar Riders an 11th, but it looks like Offset are going to find the pistol here, and Smooya's just going to back away, save his armor. Try and find some damage in the next round instead. Offset will have a chance to close this gap a little bit. Close it down from a 5-round deficit into just a 4-round deficit, and maybe a little bit more as well once they start picking up more gun rounds.
A great set of opening frags that sort of guaranteed them the round later on, right? That kind of a man advantage, just walking into the A-bomb site was the option. It was the play, as we see them picking up 2 Galils, a suite of AKs, armor across the board, and good utility. Meanwhile, the Movistar Riders, with only Smooya's armor to work with from the previous round, will be getting into this one with Deagles except on Smuya and Mopos, who will have picked up the gray sniper rifle of the scout. Oh dear, that was a must-hit shot, I'm afraid. Riz gets the frag. As well, Alex doing his best happy impression. Just pre-firing with the Deagle, getting a lucky kill, and a 4v4 situation ensues with the bomb surely going down soon. The CT presence not really good there toward their respective spawn. Smuya does take a pot shot through the smoke anyway.
I respect the attempt, Smuya. Trying to wallbang through the ticket booth onto the default plant.
Trying to get these T's to push through the smoke aggressively, but they're not fancying their chances, and Alex actually gets the kill. This is suddenly doable for the CTs. 24 seconds left on the clock as 4 versus 3 is a doable position. Shelzy, however, still here in the ninja spot.
I know he's there. He's inside the smoke. They just can't find him. They finally get rid of him, and oh, Movistar Riders. It's Alex, the Lion, with 4 frags for himself, and I think they just about get the defuse here. So it's not going to be anything extra on top of that pistol round for Offset. The Deagles work out marvelously. Crisp shots.
The pre-fire into Palace just, yeah, it was a nice starter to this round, but it was the Alex's kills in the retake itself that were the deciding factor in this one. As Offset, after winning the pistol round, well, they really couldn't convert it, could they? So they're going to be starting out on the back foot anyway. 2K in the bank, while all they have here to work with are some P250s and quite a bit of grenade damage at their feet. Sure, it'll be good for 1 kill, but that's about everything you can expect out of this round, I'm afraid.
Very nice cleanup there. See Smuya tapping away. He is just trying to get as many frags as he can. He's hungry for them. Ends up with 3.
Movistar Riders janitorial services ready for duty. Cleaning up easy rounds since 2020.
Yeah, very different sort of cleanup though to the likes of you ever play Viscera cleanup detail?
Oh yes, I have.
Yeah, very different kind of cleanup to that.
You do in fact make the scenario that you have to clean up in Viscera cleanup.
Yeah, true.
No one thinks that the janitors just have to go on to Mirage after every round and clean everything up for us. You know, it's a thankless job. As was Steele's position there on short, gets shot down from underground. Not sure why he didn't expect that. As Shocks dies as well. Meets a similar fate as Offset are starting this one out with a 2-man advantage, and they can find their way back into this one armed with only these Galils and Kalashnikovs. Not really many grenades to work with anymore.
Oh, and Smuya, already 23 kills in this game.
Jeez.
With only 6 deaths.
127 ADR, come on, man.
Yeah, man, and he's looking for more in this round as well. He's got the AWP out, he's glass cannon, but can still find some damage.
Thankfully, he fell back slightly. He knew he was in danger now, and so they start pushing out a Palace, and he misses the flick, unfortunately. That's going to be a save.
Dappy just about gets the plant down and gets to safety, as does Smuya in terms of getting to safety. Obviously, Smuya would be a bit of an imposter if he was planting a bomb right now.
Definitely, he would be sus in that one, yeah.
Yeah, I would be calling him out for venting in that case, but are Among Us memes relevant again? I'm a bit of a boomer.
No. The Zoom stopped caring about that long ago.
Okay.
We're on the heavily ironic sort of end of the curve for that meme right now. You need to just, you know, post image macros where something looks vaguely like Among Us, and then that's the meme.
I just thought with the new map coming out that maybe people would be on the train again. But guess not.
Nah, it's one of those, you know, popular for a couple of months, flavor of the month kind of things.
Yeah.
Kind of like Fortnite.
Yeah. But you know what lasts longer than a month? Using code Porto.
That lasts forever, you know.
It does last forever.
I mean, it is a limited time offer, so I would take advantage of it if I was you guys, but what do I know? I'm a little bit biased in that sense. As we go here into the 20th round with both teams on the investment and Offset without an AWP, and Not really Kalashnikovs across the board either. Still plenty of money left in the bank, as Movistar Riders will be having the AWP on Smooya here, and the aggressive push toward Palace does net them a kill, but a loss as well, which doesn't favor them usually. Still, though, Fox goes down on the other part of the map. That's going to be Mopo's up close on the B apartments. This is just monstrous from Movistar Riders, going aggressive on all parts of the map, getting the kills, and getting them into a 3 versus 2 situation now with Alex dying on middle. It is still going to be a B hit.
Yeah, Shelby low on HP. He's now left in a 1 versus 3. Gets the first to trade his teammate, but he's low, ever so low, on 14 points of health, and that is so easy for Steel. Finishes him off, and it's him and Smooya. Close out the round there. The flashbang obviously helping out Steel a little bit there. Not sure it mattered too much, but...
Oof.
13 now is it for the Movistar Riders. Looking like they're going to be in a very comfortable position to take their map pick off Mirage here.
Looking set up to do just that, but still, offset with the full investment yet again. The loss bonus coming out to play here, as Smooya does KZ his way too short, but no real players to take care of just yet. 2 of them, in fact, watching for a mid push, as a push comes in of their own. A jump boost, a run boost even, as middle is firmly in their control, and the attack toward B getting primed and ready with 2 players to receive. Steel up close, and I think he's already spotted them out, already knows he has to start the delay tactics.
Yeah, is it Smooya, I believe, on short here for a bit of support if he needs it. But with a couple of players creeping through mid and one of them approaching Cat now, it's Movistar Riders feeling a bit of pressure towards B here. Steel actually going to be taking position towards short. Let Smooya take the initial contact with that AWP.
And support coming in from Kitchen as well. This is a good setup, but they lose 2 players very swiftly. Fox loses his life after the 2K, downs the bomb as well, leaving 2 CTs in the retake here, but Mopo's unexpected from the apartments area does make it a 2 versus 1, and Riz has to find the initial, but doesn't. Smooya with the deagle goes huge, and Movistar Riders leading by a factor of 2 here at 14-7.
Smooya just took himself away for most of that, making sure he's limited at the angles he can get shot from. Then the deagle comes out, and he starts tagging more bodies. Fox caught with a bobbing hand. I think maybe expected them to have cleared the backside after they get a couple kills towards market. But nope, Smooya's still there. And he's and he frags out from that position. Gets 2 more. Obviously waits and baits his teammate in very nicely from the apartments to bring it into that 2-on-1. But
That was a good play from him.
It was, and patience. There's now 14 on the board. Ooh, Alex, be careful. There we go. Gets the first. Needs to be wary about another player pushing up, and he is. And they perfectly just deal with this pistol round. They should be on map point here. With Nope just on a Glock and 5 players to find them. There you go. Alex finishes it all off. But 15 on the board. An 8-round lead, and that means 8 map points here.
Whew. That was a Glock train into window. You don't see that one too often, but it doesn't go as well as maybe they had hoped. Still, it was a throwaway round, and now guaranteeing that their opponents are on map point. It's going to be a grueling comeback if we do see it. But of course, this is Movistar Riders map pick, Mirage. It went about... It's going even better than the first time we saw this exact matchup going on. We'll be heading over to Inferno, the pick of Offset after this one. Of course, Nuke still there should we require it, but not looking good for them in this one. Already losing a player, though. Riz finding a nice double as he entries into the A side, loses his head, though. Push just keeps continuing. The CT's not holding their ground at all, leaving Mopos in a 1 versus 2 scenario. Spotting out one of the players and knowing that the bomb has been planted should be good for at least an engagement there, but 2 T's pick him at once. Offset, well, they won first. the first round of the comeback, of course. 7 to go.
Yeah, it's a long road, but it all starts with the first.
And the second should be pretty easy, given the fact that Movistar Riders really don't have that much money going into this one. Then spend Smooya on the scout, as the A-bomb site has been completely cleared out, but still some connector aggression, and they'll be trying to find some kills through that. But yeah, only one going their way, unfortunately, leaving Mopos alone with the Deagle to try and save it, but probably not. He's going to be sacrificing his life for a nice frag should he be able to find it toward middle.
Maybe he gets this one frag here. Ooh, spots the head. Hello. Goodbye. They pass each other, and Mopos will be able to get in through connect when he gets an even more bountiful reward. The opportunity for 2. Only gets the first, though.
I'm pretty sure Nopej would have seen him, but he continued turning around. It's maybe it was 4x3, maybe it was just a motion blur, you know. Didn't quite spot him out there, as you probably should have, but it's only going to cost them 1 death, and I don't think Movistar Riders is going to be sweating that one too hard. Sure, they're low here in this buy, but even if they manage to screw it up, there is still so many opportunities to come back into this one, especially on the favorite CT side. You do just have to play reactively to your opponents, learn from them over time, download them, if you will, and eventually come up with a strategy to get this one over and done with onto 16.
28.
And Smooya, meanwhile, 28. Why not?
Yeah, Alex. I mean, he's doing a really good job as well. 20 to 11.
Ooh.
So it's not even that. Like it's just Smooya.
The ADR is insane, though.
It is 114 for Smooya. That is chart topping.
Ooh, 69 score. Nice.
Nice.
Always love to see that.
Mopos with an auto shoddy. Do love to see that as well.
Ooh, on Mirage. Not to question its usefulness, but once you have to retake a bomb site, I'd like to see you try with that one.
Yeah, it's a gamble. I'm assuming he'll take it towards the B site, play like towards the van, maybe the site itself. But yeah, if he needs to go anywhere other than the B site, he's gonna have issues.
But it looks like Offset are going to be taking care of that problem momentarily. Just all of them stacking here toward B. A player on top middle, but he's not very committed, as Mopos will be mowing them down. Finds the first, the shotgun almost paying for itself there, as he only finds one, unfortunately. Shellsy with a nice 2K to enter into the B bomb site, and that's going to be Movistar Riders capitulating in the 25th round, as they will be saving with 3 players left remaining. Yeah, the auto shotty, unfortunately, didn't go huge. Only finds 1.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than what the rifle was able to find, so I'll take that as a win.
Especially with the kill reward there. $900 dues for a single kill.
That means you can basically pay off a Nova in 1 kill.
Essentially.
Yeah. Or, you know, a Mag 7 ain't far off either.
Takes 2 kills with an MP9, though.
Yeah.
And the knife is free, so that ratio is just infinite.
Yeah, just infinite percentage.
Infinite ROI. Stonks only go up.
Oh, it could have had a second, but... Should have looked down.
Shoulda. Coulda.
Yeah, they always tell you never to look down, but you needed to. Sometimes you need to look down to see what's going on.
Never dig straight down, of course.
Of course.
A rule in Minecraft and, well, real life, really.
Yeah, unless you've done your surveying.
Oh dear. Well, Smooya once again KZing and getting the nice kill onto Fox. Wasn't expecting presence there already. Not sure why, but the B execute is the main focus here of this round. And Smooya already finding another one. That's 2 for him. Still hidden behind the bench and finds a kill.
And that's given Movistar Riders here a 3-on-2. And they've got rifles to try and retake with. And Alex has got in a position to retake with. They kill on towards Riz, leaves it all up towards Note J to try and give Offset some hopes and dreams. But would you believe it? The scoreline ends up almost exactly the same as it did in the ESL Masters Spain match they played, 16-10 rather than 16-11. So, well, if
let's see if history continues to repeat itself in some kind of a Groundhog Day-esque nightmare. As well, Mirage goes very predictably, does it not? And Inferno should be going the same way if history